at 7:42. Lead story in the Times. The NHS now, do you remember the Valdo Calocane killings? Barnaby Webber and Grace O'Malley Kumar, both 19, and Ian Coates, who was 65, a school caretaker, within touching distance of his retirement. The other two, of course, were university students up in Nottingham. Well, the NHS, the Times reveals, has refused to publish in full a report exposing failings in the treatment of the paranoid schizophrenic killer, who is now serving an indefinite hospital order after admitting manslaughter with diminished responsibility. Liam Kotrie is legal commentator and director of Mary Monson Solicitors firm on Fleet Street, joins me now. How important do you imagine, what material do you think this report could contain that would help the families, Liam? Good morning.
Good morning, Nick. It could contain all sorts of information, and let's be real about this. It's a very lengthy report into the care that Calocane received. Now, this is an absolute tragic case, and of course the families of the victims want answers. The answers that they've had so far haven't really been good enough. The police have let them down, let society down when previous incidents involving Calocane were not taken seriously enough. There's already been a Care Quality Commission report that showed that refusals of Calocane to take medication also weren't taken seriously enough by the NHS. So the answers that they've had so far aren't good enough. Now, on the face of it, it looks like there were failures in the treatment, and there are ways to ensure that people take medication who refuse and they need that treatment. That the police themselves had to report themselves to the IOPC. To say the families will feel let down would be a gross understatement. Now, is there a middle ground here that the NHS is saying they can't publish the full report? Now, they are publishing a lengthy summary, and it would hopefully have enough information for all parties concerned. But if not, could a redacted full report be published without the relevant personal information included? It's a very difficult balance when we're talking about patient confidentiality, which we all know is sacred. We all have very important personal information held by the NHS that we wouldn't want to be published. But then there's the public interest. It's not just the public interest or the interest of the families of the victims, but all of us, to know that we're all being looked after, that we're all safe when people like this who are ill, and he was ill, and I think everyone at this point agrees that he was, that we're protected from them if they are a danger to society.
I've had the privilege of speaking with Barnaby Webber's mother on a number of occasions. What legal recourse do they have now, Liam?
Well, at this point, they are campaigning.
So there's no court to which they can appeal, then, for NHS documentation?
No, my understanding is that there is not, but they do have lawyers involved. They are in touch with the government. They are. Wes Streeting is involved in this and has commented on it. And I think through campaigning and legal action that they will be able to get further if they need to. If the summary does not give them the information that they need, of course, we don't know what's in that summary. We don't know how full it is. We're told that it's lengthy, but whether or not the information is very full in there is another matter.
Liam Kotrie, thanks as ever, legal commentator, director of the firm Mary Monson Solicitors on Fleet Street in London. Why won't these families just give them what they need? And as Mr. Kotrie just said, if there's a third party, someone involved, a social worker who's failed, just redact her name. It's not that hard, is it?